Music for me has been something that I got introduced to at a very young age. So I had my elder brother then who was a keyboardist and, always plays music in the house, songs. Also has his piano in the house as well, so he always rehearses and, was more of Domwe, Ron Kinyoli, Celine Dion, and I think from there, I got introduced quite early into music, and then over time, I honed my own skill set, which had to help with my sojourn into rap. I remember listening a whole lot to MI. There was this thing about rap. For you to be a rapper, you need to be, to an extent, you need to be an intellect. Okay, so you need to know how to combine poetry, rap, words. You need to know how to relate with sounds, metronome, timing, the bounce, and a whole lot of all that. Gospel rap, yes. Songs that talk about God, glorifies God, and then clean lyrics as well. Inspirational songs too. Songs that talks about God, inspirational songs too. Lyrics that are void of vulgar words, and I'm good to go with that. I have songs I can perform at any type of event. You would screen my lyrics and find it to be void of vulgar words. So I can jump on a song about love and I won't mention Nyash. And I would talk about love the way love is meant to be talked about. I would talk about wooing a lady the way you are meant to woo a lady, and not sexualize them with my lyrics and with my sound. So you won't hear stuff like, your waist, all I want is your waist. This might sound quite funny. I used to go by the name Cranium back then, high school, Cranium 99. So Cranium has a lot to do with the brain, you get. So, and then I think there was this point in time in my life where I had this conversation with God. Believe it or not, but I had this conversation with God, and I said, so you've given me this gift. I would like to take this gift up and, bring back returns to you as per talent, the story of the talents and all. And then I remember him saying, okay, so you go by the name Apostolos. And I go, Apostolos. Like, to me at the time, it wasn't sounding like something that was catchy. Know how when you want to pick up brand name, yeah. And fast forward now, I think a lot of people know me by Apostolos. They don't even know my real name.
What's your real name?
Noel. Emmanuel. I found out over time that the Apostolos stuck, and then because again it was a divine instruction, like this is the name you have to go by. If you want to do this in this kingdom, you have to go by this name. So there's this great misconception among the youths, and upcoming creatives, that especially musicians, that when you're doing it for the kingdom, you won't get so far in the industry unless you switch to secular, you get. But I believe with me, God is going to change that narrative. With me, it's going to be like, okay, so there's somebody that I've used to set an example, so others can now say that narrative no longer fly.